What is up, YouTube world? I want to apologize first and foremost for being late. My computer was dead. I thought it was plugged up. I'm gonna give it a moment for a few people to enter the chat. And turn my volume down. I hope everyone day is going good so far. I can't believe that I do have a story that's contained into this live. Hey, brother D Ham. I hope you having an amazing day. I hope all is well with you. So, with this story, we can even talk about, we can do it in a way of speaking on women, that hygiene wasn't up to par. So, we can find a way for the men to be a part of this as well. But I just wanted to have, a funny live moment with everyone, as well as my friend, one of my best friends. She came up with this topic. And you will sometime see a few of my close friends. They'll appear in here, or my family members. To be honest with you, since YouTube has been so extremely messy and things like that, and people find your family and, dig in your life and things like that, I just feel as though at this current point in my life, I'm only going to give what I feel I want to my true supporters. Oversharing and things like that, boundaries has definitely been crossed, and I don't want them digging up my friends and harassing them. And to be quite honest, my real friends will give them the business. Like, no smoke. I mean, all smoke. But I don't feel as though they're not content creators, at least right now, that they should be a part of this or even having to engage in this bullcrap. So I try to keep something that I feel that I love and care about, that's near and dear to me, away from this. YouTube has definitely became a wicked territory. And I don't, think it's right the way things have been going. But all we can do is continue to stay encouraged and go forward and spread positivity and be the best version of ourselves every day. And pray for those who fall short, who haven't got there yet. But okay, if you can hear me, and please press 1 in the chat, because this is a funny story. I want my supporters to engage as well, and I don't want to just be telling my story and then I'm not being able to engage with them. Thank you, Angie, for being here, Queen. No matter what, you always here. We love you, Angie. We appreciate you, most importantly. Okay, so I'm gonna hurry up and share my story, because my guy gets off at 5, and like I said, his cousin. Okay, so his cousin was, aw, thank you, sis, Queen. Love you more. Okay, so me and him was obviously, when we were many, many years ago, before my son was born, we were in a serious relationship. And his cousin and my ex close friend, they were messing around, right? And so she never told me that this has happened to her before, quite a few times. And we were, how old were we? We were like 20, 21, no, about 22, 22, 23. Okay. And she had her own place. And I living with my mother still at this time, because I think right after this, we moved together. But anyhow, because it's important that I think about these events, because it's a few times that it occurred and we were in different places when different things transpired containing to this. But okay, anyhow, so she talked to his cousin. They was feeling each other. They wasn't official or anything like that yet. But my dude said, let's all hang out, this and that. So we all hanging out, vibing, riding around. They smoking. I'm not a smoker, believe it or not, But so they decide to go to her house. And for the first time, I guess, with them, they did what they did. And then after that, they exchanged phone numbers, and they was never official, but they was feeling each other sexually. So they did what they did a few times. And to keep it a buck, I don't know if he didn't answer her phone call or what transpired, but he really pissed her off. Okay. So he pissed her off. She said, Ashley, get over here, girl. I got to show you something. So I didn't know what I was going over there about. I thought it was something wrong. So I goes to her apartment. They buzz me in, get upstairs. And when I tell you, she goes in the closet, and I'm like, I don't even know what I was expecting, what she was doing at that time. But she went in the closet and she started pulling out these sheets, and they're different colors. And it's on everything I love. I mean, I'm trying to think who I could have vouch for this. But it was different sheets. It was just the fitted ones. It wasn't, the top or whatever. She saved these sheets. I should have knew something was wrong with her then. Because you saving some nasty sheets in your closet. Like, what was this about? And she was like, girl. So, dude, we did what we did a few times. And the first time he came over here, girl, I got ready. My sheet came up and I got ready to put it back on the bed, like after he left or whatever. And he fell back on the bed. He was kissing me or whatever before he got dressed. And I went in the bathroom. I freshened up and he left. That's what these sheets from. So I'm like, what about it? She's like, smell this. Now, Ashley D goofy as heck as she was back in the day. I smelled the sheets, y'all. Why did I smell the freaking sheets? Who does that? So I smelled it. And I was like, it smelled like a hairy booty and dookie. She was like, girl, this one too. And this one. She saved 3 sets of fitted sheets, y'all. And I don't even know. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't know if I smelled the other two. I was just grossed out from the first one. When you smell one, you smell them all. You dig? I know, Angie. So, yes, D him. So she's like, how dare him not pick up the phone for me? And he walking around here with a shitty booty. And I was laughing at first, right, y'all? And I had to think about it. I said, hold up. When you smelled this one time and you gave him a pass, and then the second time, what was the reason? She said, so you wouldn't have gave him a pass the first time? I said, heck no. I said, girl, do you smell what I smell? She like, yes. I said, we smell hairy dookie right now. And you got 3 sheets in your closet. This grown man. She like, girl, I thought it was because he get high. I said, ain't that's no excuse. I don't care how high you get. My dude don't have that problem. I said, you learn to take care of that when you're young. And then the older you get, the better you get about it once you stay consistent. Yes, Mama 3D him, Angie, you guys. The whole closet smelled like that smell. So she wanted to take it to another level because he wasn't answering the phone for her. So she like, I'm finna call him. And I ain't gonna lie, that was goofy to me. We was goofy. So I wanted to laugh at something. So I was like, for real, what you gonna say? She like, I'm gonna tell him why he not picking up the phone for me. He need to be worried about wiping his ass, and I should bring these sheets over there by his friends where he hang out at. I said, whoa, wait a minute now. Then I thought about it. Now this my dude cousin, like right now, cousin. Thank God he don't watch me. And I hope he's been more consistent with taking care of his hygiene, getting it together back there, boy. So anyhow, she calls his phone. She said, I'm gonna give him an hour. I'm gonna call his phone, and if he don't pick up, I'm gonna call his friend. And now, mind you, my dude, this dude, and they had another friend. They hung around each other just about every day, all day. That was their little crew. They clicked. They did everything together, y'all. No, let me tell you, you said they still together. That's some shitty love, huh? So check this out, y'all. So the dude pick up. She said, you around such and such? He like, yeah, why? She like, put me on speakerphone. He put it on speakerphone. She like, so you just not gonna answer the phone with me? You not gonna answer the phone for me, really? He like, I was busy. She like, you was busy? I bet you wasn't busy wiping your ass. He was like, what? She like, you heard me. You left these shitties over here and you ain't picking up the phone and it smell like hairy booty and shitty. How dare you not pick up the phone for me? And I loved you regardless. And I'm like, first of all, I'm thinking like, dang, she loved him like already. And second of all, like after this, he ain't dealing with you. You done embarrassed him around his partners. And then everybody just busts out laughing. And dude was like, fuck you, bitch. I'm going to get somebody to come beat your ass, nigga. You got me fucked up. So I could not hold it in. I bust out laughing. And my dude was like, Ashley, that's you? And I was like, oh my God. Because mind you not, they're a little older than us. They graduated. Well, her dude was 1 year older, and my dude, he was class of 99 with my sister. They the same, around that same age. But he said he was going to get somebody to come. And my dude, he expects me to not be a part of something like that. And I'm goofy deep down inside, you guys. Still to this day, I'm that goofy person. And I just couldn't hold that in. I done went to this house. I thought it was an emergency, but apparently it was a shitty emergency. She take these sheets out this closet. I sniff them. And in our mind, we put together that this was a hairy smell. Like his booty crack was hairy and it smelled like... And I was like, but before she did it, you guys, I said, once you do this, right, he not going to talk to you after this. She like, I don't even care. I said, I understand you in the moment, but you're about to bust him out in front of all his partners. And they finna know that he don't know how to wipe his butt or he not wiping it properly. He don't know he's supposed to get all the way in there. Yes, it's yucky business. So I'm going to keep it real now. After that, and after my dude, I think it was like 5 minutes after that, my dude called me. He like, Ashley, why was you in the background laughing? And I ain't even gonna hold you up, you guys. I was like, because that shit was funny. He was like, see, you trying to be funny now. I'm like, I didn't even think about that. I'm just saying it was funny. Yeah, he need adult wipes. Absolutely. So my dude kind of bust out laughing when we thought about what I said. But he was like, babe, I don't like you a part of that type of stuff. Like, that ain't you. And no, it wasn't me, but my goofy side wanted to engage in that because at that moment, it was funny. And I think we wind up moving together prior to that, maybe like, it wasn't even a year, you guys. So that same dude came to our house and he was sitting on our sofa, and we had new furniture. We had just moved, so we went to the store and everything we got was purchased, brand new for each room. So in my mind, I'm thinking like, this is our new furniture. Oh my God. And my eyes just zoomed right into the dude booty, like looking right at him, like his butt is on his sofa. This is where I lay my head at. Sometimes I just fall asleep. I take a nap. Sometimes me and my honey on this sofa. We kid free at this time. We just doing what single people do. But it's our furniture. So we have that right. So, hey, Christina. You said I don't blame your dude. I know. And that's how he been going forward, you guys. He never want me to engage in any type of stuff whatsoever that's going to be negative, that's going to bring me down, or that's going to make me look bad. And it's important. Okay, let me finish real quick. So when I tell you, soon as that dude left, no, I didn't sniff the sofa, but I freaking sprayed some Febreze on that mug. And I tried to do it on a slick though. And my dude, like, what is you doing? I was like, oh, just Febreze in the furniture. Your friends come over and y'all be done smoked before y'all came. And then y'all sit down on the furniture. He like, okay, but why is you spraying this one spot extra? And I couldn't do nothing but laugh. I'm like, I mean, that's the butt part. Sometimes I lay my head on the sofa. He like, but you lay on the pillow, Ash. I'm like, well, I don't know. I'm just doing it, okay? But when I tell you guys, after that, I will not lie to you. They did hook up after that. They tried to have a relationship after that. But to be honest, I don't think he trusted her anymore when it came to opening up or feeling free. I mean, how could you? And what she could have did, if she just liked him so much and she wanted to give him a pass, the next thing she should have did was try to convince. I don't even want to say convince, but find a way to let him know that he needs to get in the shower before they lay on the bed and relax. Maybe she should say, I'm getting ready to get in the shower, or get in the shower with me. Let's clean each other's backs, in a nice, friendly way to where he's not offended. But she's still hooked up with him after that. I'm trying to think, did she say anything after that, or did she leave it alone? I don't think she did, but apparently it still went on. I don't care what she say. And the crazy part is, like I said, I'm going to keep it real. She still messed with him until the point where he was the one decided to disengage and did not want a relationship with her anymore. Now that is crazy. The doo let her go. But now my question to each and every one of you out here. Now, this is a real life story. Anybody in my life, I secretly have told them this story. They can vouch for me. Maybe one day I'll have, one of those people come on when the coast is clear, or just do something where I'm thinking I might have my mom come on again, but have you guys be able to ask her questions about Ashley D. If you guys would like that, how Ashley D was growing up, what type of person is Ashley D, what sets Ashley D off. That'll be something fun, I think, that I'll put some thought into doing. But okay, so now my question to the audience. If you, and I'll say for the men out there, D-Ham, you out there, Mama 3, Angie, shit, lucky you didn't have to toss the whole furniture away. I know, sis, I know. Ooh. But now, so I don't know how you met him, however you choose to say you met him. You could say on a dating site, you could say you saw somebody at the store, a guy, he looked well groomed, he was very handsome, you was attracted to him. You had that natural physical attraction to him, or you saw a lady. She looked in shape, she looked fit, she looked it so beautiful. When you introduced yourself to this person, the conversation flowed. It felt as though the chemistry was spot on. It was meant. It was divine timing. Everything was just in that moment, perfect, on time. Okay. You exchange phone numbers. This man takes you to dinner, or this woman wants to prepare dinner for you. Okay. Something that's not very often with a lot of women this day and age. They want to go to a fine restaurant. They want to dine out. They don't off tops offer a man a home cooked meal or invite them to their house to do something nice for them. You know, it's always the man pursuing the woman, which, don't get me wrong, I think it should be like that. But I think in some situations and instincts, the woman should be there for the man as well. And I want to say, Fruity Pebbles, I forgot when I clicked off my live that, and I know this is off the topic, I want to just address this real quick while I'm thinking about it. Fruity Pebbles, it's kind of blurry. She said it's called presumption sins, when you are aware that it is a sin, what we are doing, and we still do it. That's the one sin God becomes more angry and is not quick to forgive. That's true. And that's deep. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you guys, I'm talking about one of my supporters. That was the last thing they wrote. And it just came across my mind. And I just wanted to address that comment, because I like to answer each and every one of your comments. I don't like to miss you. I know I used to have that problem back in the day where a lot of supporters say, you didn't say my name, or you didn't address me, or you missed my comment. So please don't take it personal. But I absolutely agree with that question. If you're aware of what you're doing, that is one of the ultimate sins that God will not forgive you for, because it's like you're setting up in your mind, you're trying to lie to God, right? Now, back to what I was saying. Ashley, how is Angie doing? I think Angie is doing great. It has been so much stuff going on with this, YouTube stuff and things like that. And I was grateful for Angie to be here for me in this moment and be a part of that. And I know that, this is not Angie or a part of Angie life, or even, anything whatsoever her when it comes to her lifestyle and the type of things she likes to engage in and be a part of. And I know that her being a part of this was definitely out of her element and draining as well, especially when you're trying to be a friend to someone else and, be supportive. And it's just all these things that you don't do, or that's not, a part of you. You're not content creating in the moment, but you're jumping out there for your friends, standing 10 toes down. It can be very, take a toll on you. So she is doing well. She's just, taking a break a little bit here and there, kind of trying to focus on her family, get things situated for her. But she's doing well. Aw. Angie, if you're watching, I miss you so much. Yeah, I know. That is so sweet. That is so sweet. But I forgot what I was saying before that. Oh, we was talking about the dude. Okay. So say you met this guy you was feeling. You decide to take it to the next level, right? He come back to your house. He smell good. Everything. No, you okay. I you guys know I will get sidetracked. One thing about Ashley D, she gonna be late for her live, and sometimes her live gonna be about 7 different things. And then she gonna try to work her way back around to it. But you didn't interrupt me. Please don't think that. Like I said, this channel is all of our channel. Everyone is free to express and vocalize what they're feeling. I support that. Miranda, hey boo. But what you got? Mama 3, you still in here, right? So what would you do if you become intimate with this guy? Now you thought he was clean. He had a line. He was tapered up. His clothes looked clean. He had on some cologne that was smelling good. Everything was on point. The chemistry was there. You might not normally do it. I've never done it, but some people do. Each to his own. But you step outside your box. I even say I stepped outside my box. I'll even participate in this question. And he get ready to go home the next day. No, it was so good. Everything went well that night. You take it to that next level. The chemistry was flowing. It was amazing. She swept you off your feet, or he swept you off your feet. It was top notch. It felt so good to the point where you like, I got breakfast food in here. I'm going to get up. I'm going to make him some breakfast. I'm going to cater to this king. The conversation was so good, and it led up into the morning where he has his own business, or he wants to see where it goes. You told him you want to take it slow, or you even told her. And everything was on point, you guys. You fixed him breakfast. You even decided to kiss him on the lips before he left. And you guys set up another date for 2 days after that. And now you get ready to get in the shower. You just feel as though you're on cloud 9. Like, you like, oh my gosh, you call your friends after you get out the shower. You telling them about how amazing it was, how you normally don't do this, but you decided to do it. And you realize that sometimes doing things that are not a part of your routine or not a part of you, it's okay to do it. So once you get off the shower, once you get off the phone, you like, okay, now I need to clean my sheets. I like him or whatever, but I still feel uncomfortable that he still is a stranger to me. And I don't want to sleep in his bed after this, And you get ready to take that fitted sheet off, and all of a sudden it go across your face. And you like, what the heck? What is that? And you searching all over your room. You done lift up your arm. It's to the point where you really trying to find that smell, and then your window up, and you get a little whiff of that wind with that smell. So now you just looking at everything. You going crazy. You looking under your bed. So now all of a sudden you pick that sheet up, and you don't hit that spot directly where it is, but you sliding the sheet all around your face because you smell it somewhere on that sheet. So you lift it up, you spread the sheet apart, and you finally see it's a streak. It's a freaking streak on that sheet. And you fall back like, oh, your chest cave out your chest cave out your body. And you just your heart like this, you guys. You want to throw up. You don't know if you want to call somebody. You kind of want to cuss this man out. He got you all the way mixed up. You even want to cry because how dare you? You nasty MFer. That's what you feel. You didn't plan for this date. So you took a shower. You even had on clean socks, because dirty socks is my pet peeve. Everything was on point. And you left your signature on my sheets, bro. A streak on my sheets. And these was my new sheets, man. I pulled some new sheets out. I decided to step outside myself. And you decided to not step in the shower before you saw me. You's a nasty ear. I don't know if there'll be a next time, especially if that was our first date. I'll be honest with you guys. My side hurt. I'm sorry, Angie. I'm gonna be honest. With me, it's a wrap. And I'm not even gonna hold you up. The younger Ashley, and I'm doing better now. But the younger Ashley, Miranda, Angie, and Mama 3, I would have called him. I would have been like, listen, now I'm gonna tell you what the younger Ashley and the older Ashley. I still want to know what you guys would have did too. You gotta let me know. But the younger Ashley would have called her friends laughing, say, I can't believe I did this. You guys talked me into this. I never let you guys talk me into anything. But you telling me to live a little bit. Now I'm living with the fact that this nigga got on my sheets. But I would have said, after I called them, after I washed my sheets at least twice, I would have said, listen, bro, I was washing my sheets. Because he going to pick up the phone. Hey, gorgeous. I had an amazing time with you. No, D-Ham, you got to answer the question too. What would you do if that lady Hygiene was off? If you decided to take it to the next level, she cooked, she did everything. You came to her house, D-Ham, and her Hygiene was off. What would you do, bro? And how would you tell her? Or would you even tell her? Now, back to what the younger Ashley would say. The younger Ashley would say, listen to me. You left something. And he would have said, what? My wallet in my pocket. What do you mean? I would have said, you left my new sheets with a stain in them that won't come out. Lose my number, bro, and learn how to wipe your butt. This is nasty. I don't do stuff like this. And apparently, you don't wipe your butt either. That's messed up, right? I know that's messed up. What? But the older Ashley, I would have just blocked them. I wouldn't even call them. The younger Ashley would have been upset because you can't even give him an excuse and say, well, he didn't know it was a possibility you were going to be intimate with him. You should wipe your butt in and out of season. Just like we pray in and out of season, you wipe your butt because it's yours and you want to keep it clean. You didn't feel it itching back there, bro? You should have even made me feel stupid and said, I want to take it slow. You should have said, I hate the gym. Can I get in your shower? You should have found a way to make a way, because I'm quite sure you don't wipe your butt properly. You done saw some stuff in your underwear here and there. So for you to continue on your night in the back of your mind praying that I don't see this smell on my sheet. What if I wasn't a clean woman and I was just rolling around keeping these sheets on my bed? And one way or another, I would have ran across that smell. But the young Ashley would have went ham on this man. The older Ashley would have just blocked him, felt appalled, and act like I never knew him. I would have been livid. Knowing me, he will get cussed out Immediately throwing the F out of my shit. Facts. Facts. Yes, sis. That was the answer. I'm not calling her anymore. Period. I don't blame you. You know, I've seen so many situations online where people don't know how to do certain things. And it could be several different reasons, because they wasn't raised that way, or they wasn't taught how to properly do it, or they just a nasty person. But you have to teach certain things to your kids, and if not, certain things come natural. You don't forget how to wipe your butt. You don't forget to keep wiping till nothing's back there and then hit it with a towel. Oh, Angie and the new Angie would have been pissed. Yes, facts. Me too. But I would have been, the older Ashley would have been so upset, so hurt, and so like more hurt and hard on myself, because it's like, you don't do stuff like this. Follow your mind. You know, why did you get caught up in this moment to where you decided to do this? And that would have been confirmations to me from this point on. Stay yourself. Don't step outside yourself when it comes to certain things. Stick to your rules, your boundaries. You carry yourself a certain way, continue to. You don't need to live a little. You're already 40. You done lived enough. Let me see. But um that it. Oh my. Hey Jerome. Jerome. We're speaking on hygiene. What would you do if you became intimate with a woman for the first time and her hygiene was off? How would you go about that situation? Would you throw her out of the house, or would you give her a chance and have her get in the shower? It's a full story out here, you guys. I should have pulled it up. Dang, I should have pulled it up. Where a man was intimate with a woman for the first time that had a BBL, and he liked her. He was feeling her, but she smelled, and he had her get in the shower. I mean, it's just common sense. I don't care if you get a big booty on there that you haven't had your whole life. That mug got to be clean. It don't clean itself. It's not a self-cleaning booty. Your vagina is not a self-cleaning job. Oh, I'm just grateful that I don't have V Bennett said bye. What would you do, V Bennett, if you was with a woman and you was feeling her and that chemistry was there, and you decide to take it to the next level? Because this is important that you guys answer this question, because the females out there, they can get a man's perspective too. It's not just for women. We gave what we would do. Jerome even said, wait, what you say, Jerome? I'm not calling her back anymore. If you was feeling her, she was a bad chick. She was bad. Ooh. Would you stop talking to her, or would you make her get in the shower? Would you call her after that? Okay, Jerome says she getting in the shower. Facts. Sorry, it would be messed up for me. I know, but how would you address it? Would you talk to her after that? Because I know this is deep. And I know some of you men probably been in this compromising position. I would take the question to another level, but I'm going to keep it PG. Nobody should have to tell a grown woman to wash their own, rather to is not. Period. Yes. Okay. What if you was in? Okay. Call later, but no second round. Facts. Yep. Facts. I agree with you and Angie. Me personally, I would be turned off, but it's different for some people. Like if you felt as though this could be the one, she could have potential. This could be future wifey, or this could be my future husband. He's good at everything. He seems as though to have his own. He seems to have it all together. She got it all together, body banging. She make her own money. And it's just this one problem. Would you stay or would you leave? I'm glad I asked that question. Now I have another question from this question. Definitely a whole turn off for me. Me too, Angie. Period. Why is it always a catch? No, this is a good. Have you guys? I know, right? Always a catch. But this is another good question. Would you have you ever? Well, it's two questions. Have you ever stayed with someone after they were disloyal to you? Has anybody gotten back in a relationship when they have been cheated on? Hey, Alicia, how you doing, sis? I hope all is well with you, beautiful. Alicia, have you ever went back to someone after they have cheated? And would you stay with them? Because a lot of people don't believe, they always go by the motto, once a cheater, always a cheater. Or people can't change. I am a witness to believing that people can change. I've witnessed it and I've seen it for myself. The younger Ashley would say no. The older Ashley would say, yes, it's possible. Everyone is capable of changing. It depends on that person and if they're willing and ready to change. All of us can change a behavior. It's possible, but it's up to us whether or not we choose to change it. People can change, but not around the Aries. Oh, my mama Aries B. Yep. I'm not gonna hold you up. I get bored easily. I am one to like mystery and spontaneous. If I have a routine that's consistent all the time, it can become boring. Now, this is the catch. My life has to be a routine when it comes to things in the house, when it comes to structure. And that's the part of my relationship that is balanced. My guy is structure, he's disciplined. Me being fiery and being Ashley, sometimes because I like that spontaneous side, me lacking that consistent discipline with certain things in the home kind of gets blurred. And that's when he say, no, babe, are we doing this, babe? Or remember this, babe? So that balances me out. And that's why it is good sometimes that opposite does attract and that relationship is getting balanced and you both are equally yoked, because there's certain things that I bring to him. Yes, I did went back with this guy that cheated on me, but I only stayed with woo. Okay, so guys, this is the thing too. When you get back in this relationship, and it's the hardest thing to do, okay? When you're in the relationship and you decide to take this person back, and this is for anyone going forward, because I've had friends once I was like this, and I have family that still to this day will not let go. Now, when you decide to take them back, I'm gonna answer Felicia's. I'm gonna read Felicia's real. I said Alicia real quick. I love spontaneous, but cheating, LOL. No, spontaneous can be smoking crack also, but it's not wise. No, you is crazy. Heck to the no, but that's true. Depends on who it is, but definitely not for me. Alicia said if they cheat once, they will keep doing it while you keep forgiving them over and over again. Okay. So I understand where a lot of you are coming from, right? So you have to look at it this way. Now, I do believe it should be a gap timing between that cheating. You don't take them back right away. You have to allow them to sit in that. Allow that person to see what it is like to miss you, to crave you, to want you. That person does not deserve that access to you like they once had. That person that person needs to miss you. That person needs to know what it feels like to go without you. If they do not feel that and you just a week later forgive them, then there's not going to be any change or act right. Just like the song say, no pain, no gain. That's true. A person has to feel that pain. They have to feel that void that you once filled. If they don't feel as though there's no consequence behind that, then I could cheat. She's just going to take me back, or he's just going to take me back. So it is what it is. He loves me too much. The bond that we have with each other is too strong. No matter what I do, they love me. And this love that they have for me overshadows the fact that the things that I'm doing is hurting them. A lot of people don't want to know what it's like without that person. So a lot of people stay in bitter relationships and they hurt for many, many years because they don't want to lose this person, or they don't want to see this person with anyone else. So they'll stay with a cheater forever, even though it's hurting them and killing them. Even though they're walking on eggshells, it's just a matter of time. They know in the back of their mind, this person going to cheat on them again. So now, back to the tricky part of what I was saying, right? When you take them back and you and your heart feel as though they hurt me, but I feel like they know what it's like to lose me, I feel like they genuinely will never do this again, right? Because you're taking them back not for you. You're taking them back not to ease your pain, not to fill your void, not because I love them too much. I don't want to see them with the next person. No, you're taking them back because you've experienced as well what it's like without them. You have to heal yourself and you have to get over them in that moment, and then decide what you want when you decide to go back with them. But in that midst of that time, you need to go on different dates. Once you've healed, once you've gotten past that, put yourself out there a little bit, and then you'll come with the open mind on whether or not this is what you choose to go forward and deal with. But back to what I was trying to say. When you take them back, you guys, you have to take them back with the open heart. You don't have to be a fool. You don't have to 110% take them back, trusting them, right? However, when they're slowly proving to you that they're faithful, when they're slowly proving and showing you, not just with their actions, but with their words, they're showing you that I'm sorry and this won't happen again. If they're showing you that, then slowly you should be closing that heart. Closing that wound. Slowly you should be opening your heart for this person, because this is the thing. I know someone that was cheated on, and the person they're with, now I can't say 110%. I know for a fact they're not doing it anymore because I don't live in their house. But there's someone that's close to me. I know from what I've seen and what they've told me, both of them separately, that this person would never want to hurt this person again. And they love them so much. And they go above and beyond from that one time they hurt this person to show them how much they care. Now, the wife, on the other hand, she's still bitter. She's still holding on to resentment, and she's still angry with him. And I had to tell her, if you don't let go of this pain, if you don't let go of this hurt, you're going to carry this forever in this relationship. And you're not only cheating the person that you're supposed to love and forgave, because they're not getting all of you, but you're cheating yourself from being loved unconditionally because you got this wall up, and always in the back of your mind, you're thinking that it's going to hit the fan, or they're going to do this to you again, or you're still thinking about that hurt. So always keep that in mind, you guys. I tell her in a nice way, just to go. Yes, Angie, I've learned from my experiences and mistakes. Because you guys, the older we get, the wiser we're supposed to become. So just know that men as well, and they could agree with me in this comment if I'm right. The older men get, the more they're in that mode of settling down, depending on who that guy is. You can even, in households, prime example, in men that come from households or families where the household wasn't single, a mother-father household, then you can look at your guy and tell, okay, this is the type of guy he's going to be. He's more so like his father. Like there are different, scenarios and situations where the guy does not want to be like his father. He wants to be the total opposite, or his father was a bad person. Then, of course, that doesn't count. However, a lot of the time when that guy or that woman comes from that household of two parents, then they become more like them, or they have similarities to that character of that parent. So back to giving your heart to this person completely. Now, keep in mind, I am not saying jump out there and just all is forgiven. No, but you have to, Alicia, you have to, Angie, you have to, Jerome, D. Ham, you have to, V. Bennett, and anyone else that I missed, Mama 3. You have to enter this situation being open-minded enough to listen, to understand, to not live in a private hell, because you're only putting yourself in a private hell. You're closing yourself off from being loved unconditionally. You're putting limits on it. You get what I'm saying? If you're on these amazing vacations with this person, if this person is around you all the time, this person leaves their phone, this person is showing you, this is what I'm doing, they're staying in communication with you, then you have no reason to put that wall up, especially if you know that they made a mistake and they know that they've owned up to it. Then why live in a private hell? And by that, I mean, in the back of your mind, you're always expecting it. You're always planning it. You're not in that moment with your partner. And you're not giving them that 110% love in that relationship. You're putting a boundary, a wall up, and you're cheating them from being loved by you unconditionally. And most importantly, you're cheating yourself. In the back of if you not all the way in and all the way invested and committed, and your emotions are always on high, then you're not being loved unconditionally. You're not allowing that love to flow. So it's very, very important if you say, I forgive you, and you decide to forgive them going forward. You cannot, I repeat, cannot put a wall, put a label, put a time frame, keep the wound, the band-aid off the wound. You have to let that wound slowly heal. You have to move forward in your mind mentally. You have to stop thinking about the past if you're trying to step into your future. What we manifest is our reality. It is what it is. We can manifest a happy reality, or we can manifest negativity. We can manifest cheating in our mind. We can manifest this will never work out. He's going to always do it. You cannot do that. You will never be happy. If they can show you that they regretted it, understand. They harmed the trust, then maybe. But generally, I'm not up for sharing ride or die. It's supposed to involve trust. Absolutely. I agree. And it takes some time, you guys. We all mature at a different level, right? And we all come from different backgrounds. It depends on the type of guy you have or type of woman. Everybody is not ready or just willing to settle down or put their wall out. I mean, put themselves out there like that. Some people from, their background or how they grew up, they come in a relationship with that wall up, and to be honest, we all should, because we don't know a person. You don't ever put those eggs all in one basket. But forgiveness, you guys, is necessary. And I'm not saying forgive a serial cheater. No, don't forgive a serial cheater. Break up with her, break up with him. But if your man or your woman that you love, they messed up, they gave out their phone number, or they did something, and you can see the hurt and pain in their face when they look at you, and they tell you, it hurts me that I hurt you and you don't deserve this. And ever since then, from that point on, they've been trying to show you, I'm sorry, I'm going to do everything I can to earn your trust back. And they've been doing it. Then you have to move forward with that. You cannot hold on to it. And that's why a lot of us fall short, you guys. We don't allow ourselves to receive the love that we can, because we put that wall up. We put boundaries up. And sometimes a lot of us have false expectations for other people that we don't have for ourselves. And that's where we mess up at. Thinking that a serial cheater is going to change when he's not ready, or she's not ready to commit. So why live in that false reality? Or why continue in that relationship when it's just a matter of time before it's going to happen again? If you can't completely forgive, then don't stay. Yes. That's the truth right there. That's imprisoning yourself. If you don't know if you can completely forgive this person, and don't get me wrong, when you say I forgive you and something serious happens, that person steps outside that relationship, of course, in the back of your mind, you're going to be like, I forgive them, but I'm still shaky, iffy of this. I don't know. That's okay. That's normal. But down the line, like years later, he hasn't done or she hasn't done anything. You got to move past that. You got to, because you're hurting yourself. Yes, Alicia, exactly. I'm going to, you guys, put another topic up as well on my community post. I would love you beautiful people to, just pick something that you're interested in next talking about, and then we'll go from there. I love discussing things with you guys. We are sisters and brothers. Anything we can do to uplift one another, encourage one another, let's keep it going. But I want to leave everyone with this thought. What about if you forgave the people that hurt you? And my motto has always been, I want to forgive you and forget you. And that's pretty deep, right? You forgiving people. A lot of us, when you hold on to that, I don't forgive you, that's a lot of hurt and anger that you carry with you. And you don't understand how much it consumes you from your day-to-day life. It takes a lot to be angry, to scrunch your face up, to be bitter and be mad versus smile and be happy. So whatever person that has hurt you, that has been disloyal to you, that has led you to have a chip on your shoulder when it comes to them, I want tonight you to release them, because that person that hurt you, that you holding on to that forgiveness, that you just can't let it go, that person is living their life. That person is not thinking about what they did to you every day. That person is like, whatever they did, it's probably the last thing that comes across their mind. And when you forgive these people, when you forgive this person that hurt you or wronged you so bad, you're doing it for you. You are not doing it for them. And when you forget them, because some people in life, they've done us so dirty, they've been so shady, they betrayed us in the worst way. Forgetting them, that means I forgot you even exist. I forgave you. I release you from my mind, from my heart, from my energy. I will not allow you to consume me any longer. I will not hold on to this hurt anymore. I carried it for 6 years, for 5 years, for 7 years. And now I want to forget you even existed. When I tell you I'm cold at that, you guys, I'm cold at that. I will forgive a person and forget they even mattered in my life. We all have to do that, you guys, for the better of us. You may not realize how much pain you carry or you hold on to just being upset with someone, just holding a grudge, just not forgiving. God is a forgiving God. You agree, V. Benham? Absolutely. I could forgive, but don't forget. You know what? That's perfect. We have to forgive. And I'm glad you said that. But don't forget. Now, you don't want to be a fool. You never forget what that person did to you. If you forget what they did to you, you might be right back in that same situation. You're not forgiving them to go back and play the fool. You're not forgiving them for it to start all over again and it becomes a cycle. No. Mama 3, you still here, Queen? You're forgiving them to release them out of your energy, out of your thoughts. You know what, V. Benef, I'm working on becoming a motivational speaker, and I know you don't supposed to share your thoughts with certain, you move in silence when it comes to your dreams, because we have a lot of dream crushers, dream killers out here. Wow. My dad told me that too, V. Benef, and he a pastor. But I definitely don't forget what they have done to you. And forgive, which say, yes, I agree, and forgive for yourself. Yep, forgive for yourself. Oh, I'm getting motivated. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Because you guys, I walked around with the attitude of this person hurt me, this person wronged me, look what they have done to me, I can't understand, do you guys understand, they did this to me, she did this to me. But guess what, at the end of the day, I'm the one that's carrying that. Even a person, I'm telling them, they're not feeling what I feel, this didn't happen to them. Or even the person that did it to me, they could care less about what they've done to me and how bad it hurts. They're living their life. And I'm letting this emotion of not forgiving control and consume me, manifesting me. So now I'm being angry and I don't know why. I'm being upset sometimes and I don't know why. This person's name or the thought of them can become triggering. And when you release it and when you hear this person's name or you see something that's familiar that was a part of this person, say you even ride past their house, their job by coincidence, or you once went to a store with this person, or this person is telling you a story and this person was a part of it. Now when you hear their name and you've released the anger, then it's nothing. It's not a big deal. Because regardless of you not forgiving, life will still go on for those people who hurt you and wronged you. Life will still go on around you. And we have so many more years to live, but tomorrow's not promised to us all to continue to stay in that sunken place. Some of us have children, some of us, have jobs where we're in leadership positions. Some of us have to get up every day and put on a brave face and pretend to be the best version of ourselves, even deep down inside when we don't feel like it. And that's a lot of stuff a lot of us is carrying, because a lot of us has been wronged in the worst way that people could not even imagine, that you don't even want to speak on. Forgive them. Forgive them for you. Forgive them for your body. That's your temple. Forgive them for your mental thoughts, the mental prison that you have imprisonated yourself in. The thought of them that consumed your body, your mind, that just makes your stomach hurt. Forgive them. But don't forget. And don't be a fool for no one. And continue on to live your life day by day. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for being a part of this live. I will definitely be back tomorrow. Please, everyone in this chat, do me a huge favor and make sure you do, vote or click on whatever it is that you would like us to discuss tomorrow. I think it is great that we all, whether I do videos, I go live, but I feel like we still should do a live where we're doing something positive that's meaningful and that's helpful. It's definitely going to be part of Ashley D's channel from now on. But I would love for you guys to take the vote and be a part of that. Let me see. But thanks everyone for coming in. I appreciate you all. Please make sure you smash that like button for your girl on your way out. I got my boy V Bennett was in the building. Thank you, brother. Mama 3. I should make you a moderator, Mama 3, so when Angie not here, because you've been showing up lately. I appreciate you. We have my beautiful queen Alicia in the building. My lovely Angie Williams from work coming through for me. And Jerome in the house. D Ham, Miranda. And if I missed anyone, I do apologize. But thanks everyone for coming in. I will be speaking to each and every one of you tomorrow. Take care. Have a blessed Thursday. Love on your family. And most importantly, Forgive those, for they not know what they do. Peace.